So in this lecture I will take one problem. So this is the signal x of t. This is the signal I am taking x of t, and it is from -1 to 2. So 0 it is having an amplitude 1, 1 it is 1, 2 it is 2. So this signal, the difference, each is 1 unit division. I am taking 1 unit division in the x-axis. This is the amplitude, this amplitude is 1, this amplitude is 2. So x of t, this is x of t. It is asked to find out x of t minus 2. How to draw x of t minus 2? So this is the simple way. So you write the x of t signal. You don't know the equation of signal. You know only the timing ranges. Okay. So in case of shifting, you just shift the signal rightwards or leftwards. That's the only thing. If there is the amplitude, if there is a time scale, then you just divide it by divide in the x-axis timing value, just divide it. So this is simple difference. And rest of all, the changes in the signal, there won't be any major change in the signal amplitude. Okay, you just shift the signal. Otherwise, they will give the equation. So x of t minus 2, you draw. How to draw? You know that x of t, this is the timing ranges. Okay, this is nothing but the timing ranges. This is not the equation, just the timing ranges I am taking. X of t is varying from, this is not equal actually, like that you can do. So x of t is ranges from -1 to 2. X of t is from -1 to 2. Okay, simple. So you need to find out x of t minus 2. How to find out x of t minus 2? Instead of t, you put t minus 2. So -1 greater than t minus 2 less than 2. So how to make it t? Add plus 2 to the entire time. So -2 plus 1 plus 1. T, 2 plus 2, 4. So it is from plus 1 to 4. So the new signal is from 1 to 4. So this signal is shifted to rightwards by 1 unit. So you have to shift the entire signal rightwards by 1 unit. So -1 become plus 1, 0 become 1, like that. So entire signal is shifted rightwards by 2 units. So 0 become 2. Why? Because here adding 2 to the stem. Okay. So why? Because we need to make it t, so you have to add entire term by 2. So each unit you can add 2. -1 plus 2, 1. 0 plus 2, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 2, 4. That means entire signal is shifted to 1, 2, 3, 4. And the signal structure is same only. So here -1 to 0, 1. Here 1 to 2 it is 1. Amplitude is increasing and it is 1. From 2 to 3 it is constant. Why? Because 0 to 1 it is constant, and 1 to 2 amplitude is 2 only. Amplitude is 2 only. Now suppose they are asked to find out x of 2t plus 1. How to draw this x of 2t plus 1? First you take the timing value, the range of time, -1 instead of t, 2t plus 1 less than 2, -1 to 2. So how to make this t? First you add plus 1. Why? Because first we need to make 2t, then you can make t. So to make t, 2t, first you have to remove this 1. So for that you add -1 to entire term, then it will become -2 less than 2t less than 1. And now to make it, you divide the entire term by 2. So entire term is divided by 2. So -2 become -1, and this become -1 by 2. Sorry, plus 1 by 2. Okay. So the new range is from -1 to 1 by 2. Okay, that's it. So you know it is ranges from -1 to 1 by 2. So at -1 amplitude is 0. What is the next value? Next value is 0. So you have to find out the next value. Here you subtracted -1 first, then divided by 2. Okay. So similarly you subtract this -1 here first. 0 minus 1 -1, then divided by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. So first you subtracted -1, that's why it is 2t, then it is divided by 2. Okay, so first is subtract -1 or add not subtract 1 or add -1, like that you can say, then divided by 2, like that. Okay, so you find the value -1 to 1 by 2. So you know minus 1 starting from minus 1 ending from minus 1 by 2. What is the next value? It is minus 1. What is the next value? 0. How to find out this point? It won't go 0. Why? Because here actually a times multiplication by time means in time amplitude here a scaling is there. No? 2 is multiplied, so here 2 is divided. You know that the signal become compressed. Okay, that we know. So these ranges are not exactly like that. So it is minus 1. What is the next point? That is next point is 0 and amplitude is 1. For this equation, this signal, what is the next value? How to find out? Similarly, so first is we subtracted 1, then divided by 2. So 0, 1 subtracted from 0, 0 minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 divided by 2, minus 1 by 2. So the next point is minus 1 by 2. So what is the next point? 1. How to find out the third point? First subtract 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. Divided by 2. 0 by 2, 0 only. So next point is 0. And next point is 2 only. 2 is the end point. End point we know 1 by 2. Or also we can find out 2. How? 2 minus 1, 1. 1 divided by 2, 1 by 2. Subtract 1, then divided by 2. So 1 by 2. So you can draw the signal like this. Exactly the replica, but it is compressed. Next is draw the signal u of. This is a question. Draw u of t plus 5 minus u of t minus 8. You know what is u of t? This is u of t. Amplitude is 1 and it is going infinite. Suppose this is 1 into u of t, so amplitude is u of t plus 5. So it is this is u of t, so amplitude is 1 and it is going. They are asked to find out u of t plus 5 minus u of t minus 8. First you draw u of t plus 5. You know u of t. How to draw u of t plus 5? Make this t plus 5 equal to 0. It will start from minus 5. So it will start from minus 5. Amplitude is 1. Next is u of t minus 8. How to draw? T minus 8 means it should start from t equal to plus 8. So t equal to plus 8, it is starting and it is going infinite value. Now subtract this signal and this signal. Subtract this signal from this. Like that only. Now this u of t plus 5 we have. U of t minus 8 I drawn this. So subtract this from this. So first it is starting from minus 5. Here there is no signal at a minus 5. But here signal at a minus 5. Amplitude is 1. So 1 at a minus 5, 1. Here minus 5, 0. So 1 minus 0. Why? Because here t plus 5. So the amplitude is 1 at a minus 5. Amplitude is 0 at a minus 5. So 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0, 1 only. So here the amplitude is 1. Here the amplitude is 0. So 1 minus 0, 1. So minus 5, it is having an amplitude of 1. So what happens at 0? 0 is 1. At 0 it is 1. Here at 0 it is 0. So 1 minus 0, 1 only. And it is going. And what happens at t equal to 8? At t equal to 8, here amplitude is 1. Here also amplitude is 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. So t equal to 8, 0. What happens after t? For example, say I am taking 8.5. Here also 8.5. What is the amplitude at 8.5? 8.5 it is 1. Here also at 8.5 it is 1. So 1 minus 1 it is 0. That means after 8 both are 1. So 1 minus 1 0. So after 8 no signal. So amplitude becomes 0. This is the signal. 5 to 8 amplitude is 1. So this is the signal representation of u of t plus 5 minus u of t minus 8.